Good afternoon. My name is John Brennan. I'm a Deputy Fire Chief here in Scarborough. We're going to do a quick briefing on the incident that happened this morning at the Wentworth School that's located at 20 Quinton Drive. We have a couple representatives that are going to speak about this morning's response and the events that happened. Please allow them to get through their talks, and at the end, the floor will be open for general comments. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Diane Nadeau. She's the superintendent of Scarborough Schools.
Great, thank you, John. Good afternoon. Just wanted to brief you on our situation from this morning. This morning we had approximately 120 third and fourth grade students who were assembled on the risers of the stage of the cafeteria at Wentworth School, rehearsing for an upcoming concert. During that time, the situation, as we've come to know it, seemingly began with one student passing out on the risers, followed by other students beginning to make physical complaints of a respiratory nature. EMS was called at 10:07 a.m. and an evacuation of the building took place while public safety assessed the students who were feeling unwell and while they did a thorough assessment of the building. 11 students were transported to local hospitals for further evaluation and precautionary measures. In the interim, Wentworth students were walked to the high school where they waited indoors while the school was being assessed. And at this time, students and staff have made a full return to the building. We appreciate the swift combined efforts of our dedicated school staff and public safety partners as we all work to prioritize the needs of our students and staff first. We also appreciate the patience of our families while public safety responders worked to thoroughly assess the situation.
Thank you, Dr. Nadeau. At this time, Scarborough's Fire Chief will speak on behalf of the Scarborough Public Safety Response. Fire Chief Richard Kindle.
Good afternoon, everyone. As he said, my name is Rich Kindle, and I'm the town's fire chief. And I'm just going to speak real quickly on the response portion of this event. We received a call in our communication center right here in Scarborough at around 10:07 this morning with a report of a potential gas leak with some individuals that may be feeling some symptoms and not feeling well, and some students in respiratory distress. Crews arrived within very short order. We're right here in the campus in a few minutes. Initially, the incident was upgraded to what we call in the industry a mass casualty, and that necessarily, it sounds very daunting, but that is really a technical term that really sets the operation and allows us to contact additional resources as we need them in lieu of in ambulances and things like that. And altogether, we transported 11 patients to area hospitals. This response required all on-duty fire department and call company members as well as off-duty members to come back. We had 10 dispatchers in our communication center that were able to spool up really quickly. Over 15 Scarborough police units were part of this response, and 11 mutual aid agencies operated and covered our stations and also helped us transport these patients to area hospitals. At the time, the response did not find, we did meter the building twice from 2 different fire department meters as a redundancy just to make sure, and there were no hazards found in the building or in the area of the incident.
And at this time, we can open up the floor to any questions that the media may have.
What medical treatment was given to those 11 patients?
From all the reports that we had from on the scene, all the injuries are minor or just complaining of health symptoms. There was no injuries per se, physical injuries, and the treatment was minor and precautionary.
Oxygen?
I don't know all the treatments that took place on every patient, but I know that there was no critical patients.
Do you know how those 11 are doing right now?
We don't have an update from the hospitals yet.
We do not have an update from the hospitals.
We expect at the end, after we have this briefing, we're going to get some additional information, and we'll put out a full-blown press briefing on some of those details once we can gather them.
Do you know if they're working fire detectors or carbon monoxide detectors in the building?
The school does have fire detection and carbon monoxide detection in the areas that it's required, but because there was no gases or anything found in the building by our specialized meters, we didn't anticipate them going off. The alarms were activated to evacuate the building as part of their plan.
Could it be something like a gas leak that could have dissipated before you did the testing? Is that possible?
There's definitely possibilities, but at the time, we really focus on what we find at the time that we're doing the survey. There was no real reports of a particular smell, so that's why we metered it for several different gases to make sure there was nothing present.
What do you think happened?
We're not sure. We're still in the investigation phase, and we will certainly look into how this came out. I would like to just offer too, if I can just mention, this response was very well taken care of, and it's only because of the longtime partnerships that police, fire, and the school district have through our district emergency management team meetings. It's one of the most robust teams that really take consideration of all these types of things, and we plan for these monthly, quarterly. So because of that cooperation, I think this resulted in just a really positive outcome.
So the building is reopened, classes resumed as normal?
Yes.
And it happened in the cafeteria, I understand, right?
Yes, the situation occurred in the cafeteria. The way our cafeteria is organized is it has a stage as part of the cafeteria. And again, we had several classes who were assembled on a set of risers preparing for a concert. So you had a high volume of students in a very concentrated area.
And the 11 with the symptoms, I mean, physically, were they located near each other, or were they on all different parts of the risers?
I don't have that information.
Can you tell us if they were all in the cafeteria or were they from other parts of the school?
No, all of the students with complaints were assembled on the stage in that one area.
Was it particularly warm on the stage, like temperature-wise?
I think that's, we certainly didn't take an assessment of what the temperature is. I think in general terms, it can sometimes get hot when you have a concentrated number of students, especially on a set of risers. But again, that is nothing more than, our thinking at this time.
What grade of students were all on the risers? Was it
Yep.
all grades?
They were 3rd and 4th grade students from one of our learning communities.
Have there been a lot of students, or more than average students, out sick recently, or anything you can speak to regarding that, the health of the students in general?
I mean, I think in general terms, we certainly have seen in our region this winter a lot of students with different types of symptoms because of viruses going on, but nothing specifically to Wentworth at this time.
The concert's still gonna happen tonight? They're practicing for a concert tonight.
I don't have that information right now.
And are you concerned about having the kids go back to school? It doesn't seem like anyone's concerned about that.
We, again, will have the chief address that.
Sure. No worries.
As I mentioned, we had two different meters, 2 separate fire departments evaluate the spaces, and there was nothing found unusual, so we have no concerns about sending folks back into that school.
As we mentioned at the beginning, we'll come out with a joint press release, a full formal release this afternoon. We'll try our best to get that out before your news hours begin this evening. So you'll see something coming out here in the next couple of hours. That'll be kind of a joint one between the school department as well as public safety. All right, thank you for coming.